What are your own expectations from this interim budget? Because we believe, the markets at least believe, Madan, and you will agree with me, that a third term of Prime Minister Modi is a certainty. They are responding in a certain way, and therefore they believe that policy will be a continuum from the interim budget into the full budget as well.
No, absolutely. I think that is more a foregone conclusion that there will be continuity as far as the politics is concerned. But I think the FM has made it very clear that we should not be expecting anything dramatic. Now, when you're talking of 2019, we should remember that we just emerged from a drought. And therefore, even though the elections are not really announced, you can still make certain kind of announcements in the interim budget in case there are compelling conditions. But today, since the Indian economy is doing very well, I think as a matter of prudence, the FM has also mentioned saying that don't expect anything dramatic. So I think it will be a case of continuation. But this should not stop them from increasing allocations. Now, we should be careful while interpreting numbers, because when the budget size was 45 lakh crores and it goes to say 50 lakh crores, which is announced, it's but natural that most of the schemes will also be seeing a commensurate increase taking place. So that should not be interpreted as saying that it's being done specially because there are elections in mind, because all the programs, all the expenditures are going to increase by a certain amount. And depending on the priorities of the government, if I want to spend more on housing and probably less on Narega, those numbers can always be allocated. But I do not think there's going to be any major new scheme. There could be some bit of articulation which can give you a sense that maybe there is something new coming about. But I think the prudent part will be followed more on the case of saying that let's try and make sure that we move the fiscal deficit towards a 4.5% number. The internals, I think, will automatically get adjusted once we're looking at the fiscal deficit moving, say, from 5.9 to 5.25, 5.5, anything, whatever it is, whatever the government chooses, because ultimately we have to reduce this gap by 1.4% from 5.9 to 4.5 in 2 years. So they will have to split it up between the 2 years.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.